Hello and welcome to Moto Chatter. In this video we'll take a look at a pick of 5 of the most affordable electric motorbikes available on the market. They will allow you to dip your toe into electric motorbikes without the high price tags of the more exotic Livewire One or Energica Evo. The bikes on this list are all viable city bikes, with some even having longer 200km or 125-mile ranges, and one with a 5-speed gearbox, so they could well be one for you. We'll start with the cheapest and work our way up, so let's dive into the details. The Daymak EM4 is a simple little city bike, and at 4,799 Canadian dollars or around 3,800 US dollars, it won't break the bank. Coming from Toronto, Canada, and established in 2002, Daymak is an established electric vehicle builder, including bicycles and small cars, and has sold over 100,000 vehicles to date. The EM4 has a small 500-watt hub motor and is slow at 32 km an hour, but it does have a 90km range from its 72-volt 20Ah lithium-ion battery and has a charging time of 10 to 12 hours. The low top speed and long charge time do let it down, but the EM4 is supplied with 2 batteries, which are removable, so for an inner city commute you can always have one battery fully charged and ready to go. The batteries are good for 1000 charge cycles, and the EM4 has some useful storage too. It weighs in at 114 kilos or around 250 pounds and is available in red, black or blue. The Ultraviolet F77 is a completely different proposition to the EM4. It looks like a real street fighter motorcycle. It is under the final stages of development in India and pre-orders are being taken. The F77 has 3 modular lithium-ion battery packs powering the 25kW motor, which is around 33.5 horsepower. The motor also delivers 90 Nm or around 66 pound-foot of torque, and the bike weighs in at a slim 158 kilos, just under 350 pounds. Although not that powerful, with the decent helping of torque it will still get a move on and should qualify for lower license categories at the same time. Charging time is fast too, just 1.5 hours with a fast charger and a respectable 5 hours with a standard charger, so even if your destination is over 100 km away, it is still a practical option to go on the F77. The quoted range is 130 to 150 km, around 80 to 90 miles, and the F77 has a top speed of 147 km an hour or just over 90 miles per hour. It certainly looks like a proper modern day motorbike with its chain drive, 320mm disc brake with radial caliper and TFT display. Hidden away under the bodywork is a steel trellis frame and upside down forks, so coupled with the relatively light weight, the F77 may be quite fun in the bends too. It has 3 ride modes: Eco, Sport and Insane, a USB socket, Bluetooth connectivity and a dedicated phone app. There are 3 colour options. They do have fancy names but are essentially white, black and red. All this and the F77 is only a shade more expensive than the EM4, costing 300,000 rupees in India, which is roughly 3,900 US dollars. Although the price may be a little higher after importation and there is no word on availability outside of India at the moment, it still looks like very good value for money and a cheap and fun commuting machine. SuperSoco already has a range of electric scooters and small motorbikes. Established in 2015 in Shanghai, China, their bikes have won a number of innovation and design awards. One of their latest offerings is the TS Street Hunter, designed to be an equivalent to a 125cc scooter or motorbike. It has a 2.5kW hub motor and can hit 75 km an hour, just over 45 miles per hour. It weighs just 89 kilograms, under 200 pounds, and on a rapid charger, it will take just 3.5 hours to fully charge the 60-volt 32Ah battery. The lithium-ion batteries are guaranteed for 30 months with no limit on charge cycles. There is the option to fit a second battery to the TS Street Hunter, and doing so achieves a claimed range of 200 km, around 125 miles. With that kind of range, the TS Street Hunter is a serious proposition in the city, particularly with many cities adopting restrictions on emissions. Although quite how they calculate the emissions on the production of electricity to charge the batteries or the environmental impact of the battery production, I am not sure. Or perhaps they just don't, but that's another story. Either way, the TS Street Hunter, as with all the other bikes here, will not be affected by city restrictions. The bike has a handy storage area where the tank would be. You get upside down forks and radial mounted caliper with a combined braking system. Colour finishings are silver or black, and all for €3,649 or around $3,900. But if your budget stretches a little further or you want a bit more power and speed, SuperSoco have the TC Max for just €4,649 or around $5,000. It will reach a top speed of 95 km an hour, which is around 59 miles per hour, from its 3.9 kilowatt motor with a belt drive to the rear wheel. The trade-off of 110 km or around 68-mile range and longer 4-hour charge time may not be worth it though, especially as there aren't many inner cities where you can legally do 95 km an hour. The bikes have removable batteries, keyless ignition and dedicated smartphone app, and are available across SuperSoco's 73-country dealer network. Hailing from California, USA, Sondors Metacycle has a very unique look with its see-through tank area. Unsurprisingly, the company started off by making electric bicycles in 2015, and they still do. And that striking frame with its open see-through design does have a hint of bicycle about it from some angles. The frame is one-piece cast aluminium and really sets the Metacycle apart visually from its competition. It weighs in at just 300 pounds or 136 kilos and has an 80-mile or 130 kilometer range from its 4 kWh battery. Using the superior compact charger, which is supplied with every bike, it will fully charge from a standard US socket in just 3 hours and 45 minutes and to 80% in just 2 hours. The charger weighs just 7 pounds or just over 3 kilos, so is light enough to be carried with you in a backpack. The Metacycle's hub motor has peak power of 14.5 kilowatts, roughly 20 horsepower, with 130 pound-foot of torque. Nominal power is 8 kilowatts, which is around 11 horsepower, with 80 pound-foot of torque, and it will reach a top speed of 80 miles per hour, which is around 130 kilometers an hour. The wire spoked wheels and radial caliper look great, as do the upside down WP forks, which are quality components. There is a built-in phone charging port and a full colour display. The battery is removable for charging in the home or at your destination, which is a real advantage with this segment of electric motorbikes. I would question the comfort of the seat, but Sondors stress it is ergonomically designed and has plenty of padding. I would also question though the Metacycle's see-through exo frame. Although it undoubtedly looks great, practicality is often key on a city bike, and it just seems like a lot of useful space has been wasted where there could have been storage for a helmet or even the charger that comes with the bike. There are 3 colour options, black, silver and white, all of which look great. The Metacycle costs $6,000, which although at the high end of this list is still pretty good considering the components, performance and the striking if not practical design of that one-piece cast exo frame. Top of the list, but technically out of the $6,000 price limit, is the more conventional but still quite stylish Horwin CR6. Horwin is an established Chinese electric bike manufacturer and already have a range of bikes available. The CR6 is €5,990, roughly $6,400, and it is designed to compete with 125cc city commuting combustion engine motorbikes. It has a 6.2 kilowatt or 8.3 horsepower motor and a chain final drive capable of propelling it to a 95 kilometer top speed or just under 60 miles per hour. Range is 120 kilometers or around 75 miles from the 53 amp hour lithium-ion battery, which will charge to 80% in 3 hours. The CR6 weighs just 107 kilos or 236 pounds without the battery. It has a combined braking system, aluminium magnesium alloy frame, upside down forks, keyless ignition and a handy storage compartment in the would-be fuel tank. It is a stylish bike too, with a classic look, cafe racer style seat and the digital display integrated into the single analog dial. There is a range of accessories available including colour kits, a brown seat, top case rack, headlight guard, windshield and GPS tracker. If you wanted your CR6 a little bit more stylish, you could go for the CR6 Pro version, which for €7,590 or around $8,150 gets you a grey carbon style finish and the brown seat is standard. It also has a 5-speed manual gearbox, an extreme rarity on an electric motorbike and a key selling point of the CR6 Pro. The Pro also has more performance with 142 km or 88 mile range and 110 km an hour or 68 mile per hour top speed. from its 10.1 kilowatt or 13.5 horsepower motor. So there you have it, 5 quite different and affordable electric motorbikes perfectly suited to the city. They will not only help you get around the city, but avoid congestion and emission charges at the same time. I would be tempted by the Sondors Metacycle, but I think the Horwin CR6 is probably the best bike here. And although over budget, I would be very interested to experience the 5-speed gearbox of an electric motorcycle that comes with the Pro version. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? Which one would you go for? And do you know of any other affordable electric motorbikes that deserve to make this list? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for plenty more motorcycle videos to come. You can click the links on screen for more now and a look at a range of more exotic electric motorbikes, but whatever you do, have a great day and thanks for watching.